everybody. Welcome to the Onstage Black Theater podcast. And today we're very excited because we are talking about this year's iteration of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. There's always a fun Broadway presence at the parade, and we're going to talk about it. And I am theater critic Rachel Wagner, and Jacqueline Collier is here.
Yes, I'm excited to be here talking about the parade. I want more Broadway, but I'm sure we all do.
Yeah. And Marc Bonanni's here.
Hey, thanks for having me back. Always happy to talk Broadway.
Yeah, so much fun. I hope you're all doing well. And we won't dive into as much of the history of the parade as we did last year. So I wouldn't be surprised if this episode's a little bit on the short side, but definitely check out last year's episode if you want to hear more about sort of the history of the parade and Broadway and the parade. I have some other fun trivia and things like that to talk about. But yeah, I mean, I guess we should address that first. That there are only three shows this year, and I guess there were only three last year that performed, but there was more. Like, you had Idina singing her song from Redwood. You had I felt like there was more Broadway in the parade as a whole, even if there weren't the full performances last year than this year. But yeah, I mean, I think there's probably a lot of reasons why that's the case. I mean, the expenses, but also just not as many shows are premiering in the fall as there used to be. And so I think that's probably part of it. But I don't know, Marc, what do you think about that? Why do you think they're not using the parade as marketing as much?
Yeah, it is weird. Well, I guess you said there's only three last year. There was only a few shows though. I was looking at the list that I was like, well, they could have performed. And other than that, it's a lot of uh it shows that I don't know if they have to pay to perform on the parade. Like shows have to pay to perform on the Tonys. I don't know if it's an expense to the show to perform, but that could be a factor in it.
Yeah, I think that there was. I think I read that last year in preparation. Let's see if I have it in my notes from last year. Um, oh, I don't see it on there. I I thought I remember reading last year that it was an expense to perform, but yeah, I don't know, how big of an expense it is.
Yeah, it also felt like so many of the performances, not the Broadway performances, but like on the floats and stuff, were very like throwbacks. It felt very retro, like 90s,
Yes.
lot of nostalgia. So maybe that was a factor in not looking to things that are new, but more just like, yeah, a lot of 90s, songs, it felt like.
W- Well, and that's a
Mhm.
good point too, Mark, even if you're thinking about the Broadway performances, just in time, that's all those nostalgic feels. Ragtime, very nostalgic. Buena Vista Social Club also. So yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
it's true. Like I didn't even think about that until you said about the nostalgia of the parade itself. But if you look at the three shows that were showcased, they definitely lean into that.
Yeah,
hmm
that's true. Well, I mean, there was a big variety of singers, of performers on the parade. So maybe that's also, maybe they are trying to diversify as far as that goes, because they had everything from like Lainey Wilson to Little John to Foreigner. Like, there really was a quite a variety.
Yeah, maybe last year was a slow year for them, so that's why we got more Broadway because they couldn't get
Maybe, maybe,
more pop people.
maybe.
So
I
they're
mean,
like, sure, we'll do it. We'll do
Yeah, all
Broadway
right, let's go to
people.
Broadway.
Okay.
You know.
and also you have something like K-pop Demon Hunters, which has just been such a phenomenon. So of course they had to be in the parade where that might have had a had a Broadway spot.
Yes. Oh,
But
K-pop Demon Hunters. Have you guys watched it? I'm assuming you
oh
have.
yeah, yeah, of course.
Still haven't.
You need to watch it,
No, but
Jax.
I feel like it's cool. Like I was excited about it. Like I in the parade, I was like, yeah, you know what? I feel like through osmosis, it's how I learned about the TV show Friends and Harry Potter is just through people telling me things about it.
Okay, but neither of those things have music, so you need
That's true.
Now,
to,
That's
yeah.
Smelly
true.
Cat begs to differ.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
I
that's
do
true.
know Smelly Cat.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm a Phoebe, so I've got
yeah. But yeah, I was wondering what. show you would have wanted to see if you could have picked, since there were only three. I Jax, what would be the one you wish you could have seen?
I just saw two strangers carry a cake across New York. Have you seen
Uh-huh.
it yet, Mark? Oh
Is that
no,
a
okay. No,
musical or is it?
yes,
Oh,
and
it
it's
is.
incredible.
Okay.
Okay, so with no spoilers, both for Mark and for our listeners, here's what I'll just say about this. I wish this would have been in the parade because this show, it doesn't have like recognizable IP. It has two amazing Broadway performers, but that aren't necessarily like um George
Name
Clooney coming
brands.
into doing a
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
And exactly right. They're incredible and like amazing performers. And then it has a weird title. You know what I mean? Like it's not like one word, it's not like something easy to say. I saw it and I was like blown away by this show. It's so New York. Like I can't think of a more New York show to be featured in the parade. It's basically like a love letter to New York City, and I just think it was incredible, and I want everyone to go see it. So I wish it would have been in the parade.
That's one of the ones I was very surprised did not. I wonder if it's just, well, I was going to say it's too close to, oh, they just opened but like producers don't care about that and it would make them do it. So yeah,
Oh, 100%.
that
Exactly.
and maybe
Exactly.
Happy Ending, I was surprised didn't feature a slot. I could see like if both
Yeah.
of them perform, maybe people think those shows are similar, even though I'm sure they're nothing alike. They have that same sort of quirky, small cast
Mm.
feel to it. So
Yes.
Yeah.
I would
Yes.
see if one
Yes.
of those performed, then they didn't perform the other one, but neither of them performing just felt weird.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think that it definitely, yeah, they are different, but yes, I could see how it would fill the same slot, but the fact that neither one of them were there, just a bummer. I just
Yeah.
feel like it would
Yeah.
have rounded out the three shows that they did feature, which I thought were so incredible, but I feel like it would have rounded them out really nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Mark? Did you have another that you would have liked to have seen?
So I went through the list and I thought about the two two strangers carrying a cake across New York. That
Yeah,
title.
long title.
And then I looked to the shows that are coming up that are
Mm.
coming in the spring, and I thought, you know what would be amazing to watch? Also, ruffle the right feathers if Cats the Jellicle Ball performed. Did
Oh
Right.
my
because
Yeah, that would have been
they
gosh.
could do all their tricks and stunts,
Yes.
and I think they would. I mean, hopefully next year they'll be
Yeah.
there, but you know,
Yes, please, 1,000 times over.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'd
Yes.
be
Rachel, do you
that
have one?
well, I mean, I don't know how you would get Masquerade to perform at at the Thanksgiving Day parade. I don't know how that would make any sense, but
yeah,
that would be interesting. I'm a little surprised that Queen of Versailles didn't do anything. I mean, I don't know if they just saw the writing on the wall. But I mean, I feel like that's the big was the big sort of marquee fall new musical. And of course, it's not done well, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
what
I'm
happened
surprised that
there?
that wasn't on.
yeah. I wonder because I think they must have had to have decided to perform or not before the closing notice went
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
So
Right.
yeah, that's another one that maybe. I mean, I don't know the numbers. Maybe just the numbers, the cost to perform versus what ticket sales it does just isn't.
Yeah.
It's just not a cost-effective tool anymore. I don't know.
Isn't doesn't Chicago, isn't that having like an anniversary and that in like a 30 years
90,
or 40 something?
96. Yeah, so
Um
next year it'll be.
oh, maybe
Oh
it's next.
yeah.
Because I would have loved to see Alex Newell.
Oh,
Oh
It's on
yes.
it's on Chicago right now. Um but that would be fun. But yeah, that I have been interested in I've heard about the cake one, but they like a lot of the new releases this season are plays, like Waiting for Godot and things like that.
Yes.
So you can't do that
Yes.
on
Oh,
the
can you imagine? Can you imagine
what do you
trying to
just
do
have
that on a
you
float?
yeah.
oh my God.
So but they started out with Cynthia Rivio singing Feeling Good, which I thought, I mean, she was great, but I thought it was sort of a weird choice of song. I
Why?
Like,
why wouldn't they pick something from Wicked?
Maybe they don't have as
I don't
well.
know. It just seemed like kind of a
NBC,
random
Universal.
choice.
Universal does The Wicked. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it must have been a rights thing, but I don't know. I just thought it was sort of a little random.
I was like,
But it was good.
I just love, I mean, I am just so deep into the fandom at this point of like, of course, like, yes, I've really loved the movie, but like, I'm just so into the press tour. I'm so into Cynthia
Yeah.
Erivo and Ariana Grande's demi-curious relationship I mean, like, give it all to me. I don't care. Like, I'm just so invested in that friendship.
Yeah. But I mean, and I mean, she can sing anything and it would be
Oh,
great.
yeah.
She has such an
Also, her
incredible
outfit
voice.
was so awesome.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's
I
from a
want this
musical, that
outfit.
song, Feeling Good, by the way. So that technically is a Broadway performance.
Oh, wait,
Oh, it
what is that
is?
from?
Yeah, it's from I always get them mixed up. I think it's either Stop the World, I Want to Get Off, or it's The Roar of the Grease Paint, The Smell of the Crowd. Both
Oh,
written by
ye
Anthony Newley and Leslie
yes.
But I always get those two mixed up in
Well,
my
I
mind.
was gonna say until then, I didn't realize they were two different musicals, even though I did. It's like one fills in for the other in my head. I'm like, oh right, yeah.
Yes. And it is, I believe it is
Yeah.
an
Leslie
African American
Bricusse.
character who sings it in the show. So like
It
it's
was
more
written for
appropriate for a
the
Cynthia Erivo to sing it than a
uh,
Michael Bublé in
the
theory.
it says on according to Wikipedia, written by Anthony Newley and Leslie Bricusse for the musical The Roar of the
Or the
Grease
yeah.
Paint, The Smell of the Crowd.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, little chap. It's a weird show.
Then Nina Simone, that's who I know. Nina Simone recorded it
Yeah.
for her 1965 album the next year.
Yeah. So there you go. There's some more Broadway in there.
Yeah, that's we get the trivia.
More
That's
Broadway,
good.
please.
And it's
So
no
I have
turn down for what? Which was just wild with the Ninja
I
Turtles. I was like, what is happening in this world?
yeah, I
What,
think
why?
the three shows that did perform, I thought they picked songs that were excellent for the parade, and they were excellent. Like they made every ounce of this marketing and opportunity, all three of these shows, I think. I thought they did great jobs.
Yeah, for sure. I think they were able to like for ragtime. I was blown away that they were, being able to showcase on the Wheels of a Dream. Like because of course it's like there's so many good songs in that show, but I love that song. But it's just the two of them. So I thought that was really great though that they did that. And then when they brought in the
And it
full cast, I was
starts
like, oh,
again.
so smart. I was like, so smart, so strategic, getting the feel of, I mean, one of the best like to me, that song is musical theater and hope and excitement. Like I feel like when I hear that, I'm like, oh, this is why I love theater. Like I love
Yeah.
that song so much. But then getting to feature the full cast, I thought was great. And um, each show really was able to give a very accurate portrayal of, I think, what the show feels like to see, while still like not giving away everything, but still showcasing some of the best parts of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and I think doing a medley makes so much sense. I mean, you have just this limited time period. You really want to showcase the whole feel of the show. I just think it's very smart. And I think all did, yeah, they all did that. They all did medleys, which I think is very smart.
Did Buena Vista Social Club do a medley? They didn't just do Candela the whole time?
It's Chan Chan and Candela,
Oh,
the two
okay. Those
songs.
two songs. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, two songs that they did. I think it just makes so much sense and is very entertaining. And we also had the Rockettes, 100 years of Rockettes, very fun throughout the whole parade to get to see. And I love seeing the Rockettes. The Rockettes were my grandma's favorite, so they have a high degree of nostalgia and sentimentality for me. That was how we were sometimes able to get my grandma to go to New York and take us to New York because we'll go see the Rockettes. You're your favorite. And so I love them, and so it's very fun to see them, and that was entertaining.
There's so much nostalgia with the Rockettes, like you with your grandma. I think so many family traditions have been built on that. And to think that they've been around for 100 years, I think we should pay them more. Also, just want to throw that
Yeah,
out there.
yeah,
We
agree.
don't
I
pay the
agree.
Rockettes enough.
Yeah. Whatever it is we're paying them, it's probably not enough. I
It's
agree.
like 45,000 for their like 16-week run, but then like they have to be supplementing the rest of their income all the rest of the year, like every
Yeah,
other freelance performer. But I'm just like, oh my gosh, their body is just, you think about what we pay athletes, and
sure.
they are athletes.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Mark, your wife worked for the Rockets, right? She's
Yeah,
done.
she did
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
Radio
yeah.
City Spectacular
Hmm.
for 5, 6, 7 years. Yeah, she
Yeah.
just recently stopped. Just it was a
It's
lot. It was a lot every year, and
yeah,
she missed a lot of the being at home with holidays with the kids. And
sure.
anyway, she's got a great job now. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
she worked at Radio City for a long, long time every year. She had a blast. She didn't dress the Rockettes,
Okay.
but she was happy about, not that they're not lovely women, but just it's a lot of blah, blah. But she was sort of in charge of like the small theater ensemble that the show
Okay.
has within it
Yeah.
of the
Which I
singers.
think can be even, I mean, the Rockettes, like, of course, their outfits are gorgeous, but I always, because I'm such a Broadway girly, I'm like, who booked these jobs?
Yeah, right. And she would like dress the bears and the bear teddy bear Nutcracker and
Yes,
yeah.
I love that.
So yeah.
Just the spectacle of it is so special. And I love the fact that they really do include all parts of Christmas, the holidays. They include everything.
They
Even the,
sure yeah.
the live nativity at the end, like is incredible.
It's so funny because we would go and she worked there, we would go families got to go to the dress rehearsal every year. So to us it's like an early November tradition because we would see
Yes.
it
That makes
way in the
sense.
beginning, way before, like in the very first part of the season. So it doesn't feel Christmas. I mean, it's Christmas, but it also feels Thanksgiving-y to us.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was gonna say it was early November that they're practically Halloween broadcasts for you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah. Before
Well,
the pandemic, yeah, she would start prep in late October. That's when they would start.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It was challenging because it was very windy the day of the parade. I felt bad for everybody that having to that made things hard. But and I felt bad for the Rockettes dancers because it also looked absolutely freezing.
Yeah.
I was
They
like,
got like three
oh.
layers of tights on. They're all right. It's so funny during the ragtime performance. I was like, man, they all get to be in like three-piece suits
Yeah.
and warm gowns. And then there's Evelyn Nesbit in her little,
Right.
skimpy
oh my
girl on the
gosh.
swing outfit. I was like, oh, poor
Yeah.
Evelyn.
So that they were the first. Ragtime was the first to perform, and it was very effective. If people were on the fence about getting tickets, then I think this would make them sign up.
Yeah, I mean, it
For
showcases
sure.
what you get with that show. Big
Yeah.
bombastic score sung
Mm.
incredibly.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you seen it, Jax? The
I haven't seen
rival?
the latest production,
Oh,
no.
okay.
But
Okay.
I
Yeah.
love Ragtime, so I need to see
Yeah.
It's
it.
incredible.
Really?
Mm.
Oh,
It's just not only was I just saw it recently, and not only was I blown away by the performances and just these performers just born to play these roles. I mean, all
yes.
three of the leads, and then on top of that, Shayna Taub and Ben Levy Ross, his younger brother. It's just so incredible. But also, I was just struck with this feeling of we are in a golden age of musical theater. We are in a new
Mm,
golden age, and these people on this stage are our Mermans and Martins and
yes.
Alfred Drakes and John Rates. These are our legends, and they are here now at the top of their craft, and I get to sit here and watch them sing ragtime. I mean, come on. It
Mhm.
was so special.
I love
Yes.
hearing that
I
because
sobbed through the whole show.
yeah, I love hearing that because I feel like it's easy to feel cynical about it. We hear all about the rising ticket prices and and I don't know, and all these movies made into musicals and jukebox musicals, things like that. And I feel like not enough people talk about like the incredible talent and the interesting projects that do get greenlit and how experimental they can be and just the interesting era that we're in,
Yeah,
Right.
you know.
Right.
it's really,
And
really
I
amazing.
mean, just the all the singing was just absolutely outstanding,
Mm,
you know.
yeah. Incredible.
Yeah. And so then we got Just in Time, and this was, I thought, very effective. I think they're doing a just-in-time tour is going to be happening. So smart for them, not only to sell the production in New York, but to make tons of people around the country interested in this show. Because when
That's
I first heard
awesome.
they're doing Bobby Darin, I was like, what? Why would I? I just had no interest in that at all. And then of course all the buzz and people talking about Jonathan and everything, made me very interested. But I think there's still probably people out there that you need to sell on the idea, and this did a great job with that.
So,
Yeah, I'm wondering who would play Bobby Darin for the tour. I mean, there's so many talented people. I'm just so curious.
I think they just
Did they announce it?
um oh yeah, I
I
thought I
don't think they
remember
announced the
the
tour
one
person.
who was coming.
They announced so
um
uh, Groff is leaving for like a couple of performances, and so they were sort of playing up his standby a
oh,
little bit.
Matt Magnuson.
Oh,
Yeah, so
oh,
just sort of
oh,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
I feel like shows are now more celebrating if he's
Yes,
going to be out for 3 days and they still want to have a show, might as well play up their standbys and so make them.
completely, completely.
Yeah.
And like, I think that also encourages like real Broadway nerds like ourselves, and to be like, oh, well, I'll try and get a ticket to that because I want to see both. You know what I mean? Like, I think
Yeah,
that's a
I
really
mean,
cool way.
everyone I knew was at the when Sherry Renee Scott was in Queen of Versailles the other night.
Yeah, I heard that
So
that
many people
was.
went. I haven't seen Kristen in it, so
Yeah. Yeah, I
but
heard that it was very interesting just to see how different the show was between the two
Mhm.
performers, which would
yeah,
be
so
fascinating.
that's always interesting to
Hmm.
watch. When in my merch days, that was always so much fun, or getting
Yeah.
to when
Yeah.
the covers would go on.
So they had Sarah Hyland and Sadie Dickerson, who I guess are the second actresses to play. They're the notable replacements
Yeah.
for Connie Francis and Sandra Dee. And they were so good. I was like,
Sarah
I
wow.
Hyland blew me
love,
away.
yes, yes, I love that Sarah Hyland is like, yeah, baby, I'm back on Broadway. I'm doing it. I'm
Yeah.
bebopping around to Gatsby. I'm bebopping around to Little Shop. I'm going into Just in Time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Girl,
great
get
Gatsby. She was in
in.
Gatsby for a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
she's doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. That was really, really fun. And they did Mac the Knife and Splish Splash, and it was a
Now,
blast.
did anyone see? Probably not. He wasn't spitting. The famous Jonathan Groff spits when he sings, and they reference it like three times in Just in Time
That's
because
right.
I
It's
guess
too
they
cold,
have to.
probably.
Too cold, yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
icicles,
Yeah.
Right?
it's hail now, in the cold.
Exactly. It's like a
uh,
weird superpower.
Mm, mm, mm.
and Sarah
He's a
Hyland,
wet man. He's a moist
Yes,
man.
yeah.
sure is.
Sarah Hyland, she is in one of the best DComs ever. It's called Geek Charming. It's really good.
Oh, I've
For
never
those
seen it.
It's really
I'd love
good.
for that.
Yeah, if it's a very
What's
good
a
one.
decom?
DCOM, Disney Channel original movie.
Ah,
Yeah, it's a good one. Uh, okay, so we did have some performers in the parade. There are Broadway performers. So we had Christopher Jackson with Sesame Street, which was kind of fun. And then we had Meg Donnelly, speaking of DCOM vet, she was singing, and I had no idea that she's on Moulin Rouge right now.
she just started. Yeah,
Yeah, I had no idea. So that was interesting because
yeah.
I love her.
What did she perform? I missed her performance.
Yeah.
What did she sing?
I didn't
It
write
wasn't
down
for
the
Moulin
song.
Rouge, though.
No, it was with a different. I did not write down the song that she
Hmm.
sang. I should have. But I had no idea that she was on Moulin Rouge, so that was fun. And
I
we
love our
had
decom girlies are being featured in the parade.
yes. But I loved her in American Housewife. I thought that was such an underrated comedy series. It's if you are looking for something fun to binge on, I think on Disney Plus, it was a good show. But she's very good, and she's of course in those zombie movies
Yeah.
The
that are
zombie
getting
movies. The first one is
increasingly
amazing. The first one should be on stage.
the
First one
the
should be on
zombies
stage.
that's getting increasingly more and more unhinged, and I'm here for it. The fourth one was absolutely absurd.
Did it come
Yeah.
out, the fourth one? We'll
Yes,
have to watch
it
it. They finally have
is.
vampires, though. It's
Yeah,
like,
oh
when are they gonna
yeah.
do vampires?
Can I tell you guys, Zombies 5 is coming. They're auditioning right now. I've
Oh,
read
they
like a bunch of
are.
tweets for it, and it's only getting no, I know they have dummy sides, so I have no idea about the storylines, but the characters, it's all getting really, really crazy.
Yes, yes. uh, we, my friend Stanford and I, we always do a Disney end of the year ranking of all their various properties and everything. And I always make them watch the DComs. And it's, so I thought now I watch them and I just get sort of maniacal glee out of the fact that Stanford's gonna have to watch this
Yeah.
insane, this insane zombie vampire alien
Yeah,
movie.
werewolf.
Where uh but anyway, so that was fun. And then we had Buena Vista Social Club, them doing Chan Chan and Candela. And that was very fun. Again, I think it
Great.
sold the show very well, you know.
Good.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how it came off because to me, after seeing it live, it's like you need to be in that space with that energy of that band and those singers and like have the actual sound waves pierce your body. Like
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm,
experience of that show is so visceral that seeing
yeah.
it on TV was just like this is good, but like it's not as good.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good to know
Right.
that it comes off as something you want to see.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it because so is the I mean, I assume the bulk of the show is in English and then the songs are in Spanish or
Yeah,
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 yeah.
pretty much. I mean, there's dialogue that's in Spanish as
Mm-hmm.
well. Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
much the idea.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah,
there's
I
in the playbill they give you like a whole synopsis of each song, but
okay, that's
it's
nice.
but it's they don't it's not really the songs telling the story per se. So like my wife chose to read everything. I didn't, and I feel like I enjoyed it. Speaking not
Right.
a word of Spanish,
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it just as much. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's like a silent movie.
Yeah.
You just feel what they're feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I felt like they sold that well, that aspect of it being like, even though this is in a different language than I speak, it's very entertaining,
Yeah.
you know. So I thought that was good. And I mean, I feel like it's interesting how well that musical is done. You know, being in a different language, being a I mean, I don't know. I didn't I just think it's interesting being in a different language and being this different than the typical, Broadway music that you hear. Maybe that's why it's done so well. But
Yeah.
uh but I think that's cool that it's had such that it's that's lasted as long as it has.
Yeah, and doing well. I mean, it's not on
Hmm.
TF, it's not on, it's
Hmm.
you don't see deals for it everywhere, buy one get
Yeah.
one free. I mean, it's a very
Hmm.
lucrative show.
Yeah, yeah. I thought it was fun that we had the chorus line, "The Next Generation." That was fun. Is a stage production based on the iconic musical chorus line. It aims to engage a new audience. The show features new talent, pays tribute to the show's legacy by involving original cast members or creatives, and it adapts the story to resonate with today's performers' experiences while exploring themes of ambition, sacrifice, and the passion for dance and theater. So I thought that was a nice moment because I think Chorus Line had an anniversary this year. I
Hmm.
think, yeah.
Yeah, the 50th, the big 50.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that was
Such a
fun.
great show. Yeah, that
I
was
f-
fun.
I feel like Chorus Line, obviously it's iconic, but for some reason I don't feel like it's usually brought up when in like the conversations of the great Broadway musicals. Maybe it is, but I don't know. I love it. I think it is so good. And I think Paul's monologue is
Mm,
one of the best moments of that's ever been on Broadway. It's so moving.
Yeah, I
So
think Chorus Line is so heartbreakingly beautiful to me and interesting. And I love shows about being a performer. So of course I'm
yeah.
gonna love that.
If they were going to try again to do a movie based on, if someone was going to ask me for my suggestion, I would say try again with Chorus Line. I feel like there's so much potential to make a good movie off of
Yeah.
that, and they didn't make one when they did it. But I feel like that it would be so like if you did it sort of the La La Land, a little bit more sort of,
Right. Yeah, that's a good point.
yeah, like a little bit more of that style. I think it could I think it would be really fun.
I
And it
don't
wouldn't
know.
be that expensive because I mean it's also just there's no fancy sets or anything. I mean it's all
It's
just
just
set in,
so inherently theatrical.
yeah, maybe it's
It's just belongs to the stage. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, never say never, but that's a hard one.
yeah. Yeah.
Just do a
I
pro
think an
shot. Just
immersive one, if that would be cool. Like you're in a dance studio, like I think, and then you like move to the theater
Ooh.
with them. I'm like, I want to do
yeah.
that. I want to feel like
There
I'm
you
a part of
go.
it.
Oh, that would be fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
You
would
all
be
get to
really
hold
fun.
up like headshots of yourself and sing, I hope I get it with them and realize that this career is not for the faint of heart. Like you do that with like incoming freshmen at like musical theater programs to see if they really want to stick it out.
I just think you could do it like really like indie, interesting,
Yeah.
creative, and
And audience members get cut throughout the performance, so like not
Yes.
everyone gets to see the end of the show.
yeah.
And that's just the way it is. Like
That's
you
just
just
how,
go, yeah,
that's
yeah.
life.
Yeah, that'd be good. So then we had Lainey Wilson float, so that was
Yeah.
fun.
Which was fun.
Somewhere
Always
over
nice to go home.
Laredo.
Yeah. Yeah. That was really
Yeah.
cute.
Then we got a Rocket Kick line, and then we had the Huntrix, real life singing voices, the Huntrix. They were there doing K-pop Demon Hunters. Super fun. It was a blast.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
5-year-old was like, so wait, these girls are who? Like, she was very confused. Like, it's like, okay, like about cartoons and like people do their voices, but for whatever reason, they were real in her mind. And like,
Yeah.
I love that. It's like, wait a minute. I thought they were, which I get because there are some things that I remember maybe as a kid, but as an adult being like, well, wait, no, like that concept because it's so real to you.
yeah,
Yeah.
that movie is a phenomenon. We were at the dentist with my 5-year-old, and I got to watch TV while they get their fillings, and she chose K-pop Demon Hunters, and as we were leaving, the 3 other offices were all also playing K-pop
No,
Demon Hunters as we were leaving. It was hysterical. I couldn't believe it.
I love thinking that there weren't even, it was all kids. It's like a
All kid, yeah,
pediatric.
pediatric
Okay.
dentist.
I was like, wow,
Interested.
maybe not then. Maybe everyone's into it.
It's so funny.
So that was basically the parade this year. I mean, the only other I thought epic fail of the day was that onion, the Shrek onion
Oh,
balloon.
yeah.
Like what on earth was that? But everything else was pretty good, I think. No major complaints from me. And so there we go. That is the parade this year. Let us know what you thought of the parade and let us know what you thought of the parade and let us know what show you wish you had been able to see at the parade. I think that would be fun to hear in the comments.
Yeah.
And so let us know. And you can follow On Stage Blog all over the place. We have daily articles and on all things Broadway. So much fun. And Jax, where can people find you?
Jacqueline Collier on Instagram.
Great. And Mark, what about you?
Find me at Broadway by Ghostlight on YouTube and B-Way Ghostlight on Instagram.
Great. And you can find me at Rachel's Reviews all over the place at rachelsreviewstheater.com. Check that out. And thanks so much, everybody. We'll talk to y'all later. Merry Christmas. Bye.
Yay, next year's the
Bye.
100th. Yay.